What's going on YouTube? It's Devin from BeastAesthetics, and this is June 2014 Q&A update, answering questions from you guys. Getting interrupted right now by my kitten, Majesty. I'm pretty sure some of you guys already know her. I took a video of her about a month ago, and this is what she looks like. I'm assuming she's around 3 months old now. When I found her, I was surprised at how beat up she was, and she was literally, she could fit in the palm of my hand, and that was on Easter. And now she's a healthy 3.5 pounds, very beautiful, very loving. She's definitely a little frisky cat there. Look at her biting away. I'm assuming it's little love bites. And yeah, ow. She just loves playing and biting me all day. When I'm cooking my food, when I'm using the bathroom, when I'm sleeping, she likes to bite my feet when I pick her up and hold her. So I have to put her down because she's really hurting me right now, alright? So say goodbye to YouTube. Hey, say goodbye. Say goodbye. Wave to them. And you guys will see her soon again. I'm going to continue to post pictures of her on my Instagram and take videos of her as she grows. Isn't that right? Ow. Look at the pattern. You guys admiring? Some serious aesthetics on this cat. Alright. Good kitty. Stay away. Stay away. Alright, so Q&A. Here we go. Okay. First question. How old am I? I'm 23 years old. And do I go to college? Currently, I am not going to college. I did about a year and a half of community college back when I was 19 years old. And then I had my kid, and I needed some much time off to raise my kid. So that's what I've been doing for the past 3 years. Besides making YouTube videos and personal training, I pretty much spend a good 30 hours a week watching my kid while my wife goes to work and she goes to school part-time as well. I'm guessing there's going to be a question as to, am I going to go back to college? I'm not 100% sure right now, but as of now, no, I am not. And if I was going to go back, I would probably try to go for nutrition or something along the lines of that. Alright. Next question. Have I ever had any coaching during any of my bodybuilding preps? If not, what kind of help have you had for diet, training, posing, peaking, etc.? Honestly, I've had zero help for all that stuff, guys. Diet, I pretty much did a bro diet, my first competition, 2011, and then I met my good friend Sean Bozell, and he told me, you know, about if you fit your macros, then pretty much he didn't teach me it, he just told me about it, and then I started using those principles into my diet, and they worked great, and I've been following that type of diet ever since. And as for training, I've done all my training since 12 years old. I've figured out what works best for me, which is hitting the compound movements really heavy with high intensity, and then going to the isolation movements and upping the reps a little bit, and upping the intensity even more, and cutting my rest down in between sets on those movements. And as for posing, I pretty much just studied a lot of Frank Zane, Arnold type old school posing videos, and then added my own posing techniques of my own through just practice in the gym in between sets. After the workout, I would do about 5 to 10 minutes of posing when I was getting ready for my bodybuilding shows, and I would also wake up and do about 5 to 10 minutes of posing practice each and every single day when I was prepping for my last show especially. And as far as peaking, no help at all there either. I pretty much learned my own body for strength peaking, for powerlifting meets, and bodybuilding meets as well. Like I said, I pretty much do all my own coaching. So hopefully that answered that question for you. How long have I been working out for? Well, I started tinkering with weights at age 10. I had like 5 10-pound dumbbells in my garage. You know, I curled them for fun. I didn't actually work out. At 12 years old, my dad got my first bench press, which was his original bench press that he had in storage. And then I started bench pressing, overhead pressing, doing upright rows, stuff like that. I didn't hit legs at all. And then I started hitting legs when I got into the 8th grade, so I was 14 years old. And yeah, so I've been hitting pretty much every single muscle group since the age of 14, but I started weight training at age 12, and I started tinkering with weights, quote unquote, at the age of 10. So that puts me at pretty much 12 years of training, 10 years of training legs almost. So definitely a lot of training, guys, almost half my lifetime already. Oh, here comes somebody saying my metabolism is really fast, aka gear. Alright, so I'm gonna do a little bit of flashback. When I was 13, 14, 15, 16 years old, I had to force myself to eat as a kid to gain even a pound. I remember probably eating around 5,000 calories a day, and I was only gaining about a pound a month doing that, and it was very difficult. If I missed like one meal, I swear the scale would drop the next day. So it was definitely not gear, it was my genetics. I'm pretty much like an ectomesomorph, so and I think it's more leaning towards the ectomorph side. So that's why my metabolism's so fast, plus the fact that I've been training for 12 years, have about probably 20 to 30 pounds of additional muscle that most average men my age don't have. That requires more food as well, and the fact that I train about 2 hours each workout session for about 4 to 5 times a week also requires more calories as well. Alright, do I read any comics? Nope. Do I watch anime? Nope. Okay, next question. Who would win in a fight, you or your bro? What kind of dumb question is that? Like, why would I fight my brother? Okay, that's like a stupid question. And then that person asked, can I dunk a basketball? I actually can dunk a basketball, but it's got to be a smaller one since I got these little BK Burger King hands. I can't actually palm a regular size basketball, but I can dunk a smaller size youth league basketball. Oh, let's see, next question. If you could have the physique of one YouTuber, who would it be and why? Personally, myself, because I truly believe out of all the natural, the guys that I believe that are natural on YouTube, even the guys who are enhanced on YouTube, I believe I have the best proportions and lines, shape, and symmetry. But you know, that's just my opinion because it's me. If there was one person I could look identical to, that would be my idol Frank Zane, and pretty much I believe I am the closest person on this planet that is to his body, and I'm doing it 100% drug-free, all natural. Alright, next question. Do I have any pictures of me when I was 230 pounds? I actually have videos of me lifting at 230. I'll have to start doing like Throwback Thursday videos. If you guys want to see those, please post comments down below in this video saying, please, let's see some Throwback Thursday videos, because I will throw them up if I get a lot of positive feedback on that. And I don't really have many pictures, but I do have videos of me lifting at 230 and like 200 pounds-ish. Alright, next question. A lot of questions asking how old I am. 23, guys, right? Won my pro card at 22, and I started competing in bodybuilding at 20 years old. Made my first YouTube video at like 16 years old. I was on YouTube for a long time, guys. I had like 3 accounts get banned for copyright music and shit back in like 2008, 2009, 2010. So I've been on this YouTube game for quite some time. I started, like I said, making YouTube videos at 16 years old, so it was like 2007 when I started. How often do you weigh yourself, and what time of the day? I usually weigh myself immediately when I get up after I take a piss, and then I use that as my morning weight. And then I kind of base my weight off of that every day. That's what people ask me how much do I weigh, I tell them my morning weight. And then I weigh myself at the gym, and just shoes and light gym clothes, and that's my gym weight. And then usually I weigh myself right before I go to bed, and then that's it. So usually 3 times a day, and it's pretty much every single day. On off days, I mean, I don't really care about my day weight or night weight, so I just weigh myself in the morning. Alright, last question here. What is my Instagram? My Instagram is posted in the description box down below. It's Instagram/BeastAesthetics. I do have a Facebook page as well. That is, I believe, Bodybuilding Beast. Facebook.com/BodybuildingBeast. The link is down below, as well as my email address for online coaching, questions. I've been getting a lot of questions if I'm still doing online coaching. Yes, I am. I post that information below in the description box every single video I make. And I also have my personal Facebook page, link on the description box as well. And that's about it, guys. Thank you for posting all those questions. Please post the questions for July's Q&A video down below. And I'll catch you on the next video. As always, stay aesthetic, bras, and I'll catch you later. Deuces. And I'll leave you guys off with a bicep shot. Gotta take my time here. For Jason Blaha.